doing important work. And jumping spiders are adorable. Grounded spider phobia turns them into potatoes. That's funny. I respect them. Why do they keep crawling into my bathroom? Because they want to say hello. They want to be your friend. Fishing bobber vote just went live. Oh my god. Real? Alright. Palia News. This is in the main Palia Discord. Sorry, we need to change that command, but there's the Discord if you need it. Which fishing bobber would you like to see in a future update? A shark fin? A rubber duck? Einar's head? Glowing ancient flow bug, which is pink, by the way. Lettuce? Cheese? Or a new type of lantern? I'm voting for the flow bug. I'm voting E. The rubber duck is good too. But I'm voting for E. Because the glowing ancient flow bug is pink. And it's gorgeous. And I don't know if we'll ever get a plushie.
Okay. Well, I don't know if we'll ever get a plushie. But let's go over to the Discord real quick for Pelia. And I guess they're doing a poll for a new lantern. Okay. Question: which fishing bobber would you like to see in a future update? Shark fin, rubber duck, Enar's head, glowing ancient flow bug, lettuce, cheese, a new type of lantern. I would like to see E. I also like the glowing ancient flow bug, and I do like that it's bright, you know? Let me see if I can invite the channel, copy, and I'll post it in chat. Oh my gosh. There we go. Maybe I should say vote E or whatever. Okay. Live scene. Oh, the YouTube video isn't here. Let's go back real quick. Copy this link. Where is it? Live scene. Perfect. I can make this a little bit bigger. This YouTube live. To make it just a smidgen bigger. There we go. Just a smidgen. Just a smidgen bigger. And we're gonna move this drops. Crazy Apollo. Look at you coming in here with a 10 stream streak. What's up? How has your day been? I hope it's been absolutely lovely. I hope you've had an absolutely lovely day. And where is this webcam? Let's put that on today. Oh, the kittens aren't sitting behind me. Hi, it's been okay, I guess. I guess. What's going on? Feel free to vent. Feel free to vent up in here. Feel free to do all of the venting. Like a vente coffee. Speaking of coffee, I have a giant cup today. I didn't need it, but I had it. Water is delicious. That's the water. All right, we have one more cup. Nope, we can keep that one. Let's get rid of this one. No event necessary. Just made a rookie mistake last night and feel bad about it. Oh no. I would say if this is this video playing, but it seems like it is. Do I just make me a tiny little icon down here? Along with the Twitch drops? Or just tiny little baby icons, actually. We don't need to be big and on the screen. We're just tiny baby icons. That actually kind of looks funny. I don't mind it. I don't mind it at all. All the Pokemon running around down there. Let's see. Where's the webcam? Move it over more. So I can put the drops here. So I'm doing pre-recorded gameplay. By pre-recorded, I mean a few hours ago. Um, we're going to be doing a voiceover for episode 1. Episode 1 of our paleo lore. And where's this drops? I think I don't mind this at all. Let's just say I said something without thinking about it first. I was tired. But that's no excuse. It's been eating away at me all day to the point I went quiet. Oh, I'm so sorry. I totally get that. I play back things I've said years ago that I don't need to play back. Did your words offend anyone or make them sad? Because those kind of words are something that you learn a lesson from playing back, but I'm sorry that it's making you feel some type of way. Happens to the best of us. Happens to the best of us. You know what? I'm not even mad at this setup in here right now. You got a little Pokemon. It wasn't anything bad, but it did strike a nerve in someone. I have apologized. They are okay, but I still feel horrible about it. Yeah. The thing that is a hard lesson is that you can't control everyone's reaction. And you don't always know when something is going to strike a nerve with someone. And something that you've said that you might have said to them before was completely fine. And then you say it again, and it is not completely fine. So I'm sorry that happened. But with a little time, I'm sure every little thing is gonna be alright. My brother was missing, apparently. And I called him and his phone was ringing. And so I'm like, well, he's charging his phone, so he's not missing. Let me just double check this audio real quick. Testing. Yeah, it sounds good. It just sounds good. Okay. Exactly. It goes against everything I stand for and promote. I feel like I failed, and that's a hard situation to digest. Yes. That that would be. That would be a hard situation to digest. Oh my gosh. Do I have to put my phone in Do Not Disturb? Now that everyone has found my brother? And my sister's out here saying, I haven't spoken to him in 12 weeks. And I'm like, okay. I don't know what to tell you about that, ma'am. All right. What we're going to do today is pull up this Google Doc with all the lore. Let me put my phone over here actually so I can see the chat anyway. Chatty chat. So I don't ignore y'all. The volume's down, but at least that way I'll be able to see chat out of the corner of my eye. We have the Paleo lore. Okay. What is Palea and why is everyone so obsessed with it, right? Should be about 12 minutes. There's a cold open. What is Palea? Why does it feel so different? Who made Palea? More than just a farming game. The biggest mystery is you. Why is the lore worth paying attention to? Okay. So over natural clip breaks. What is Palea? What Palea feels different? Who is Singularity 6? The mystery behind Palea's world. Why humans are the biggest mystery in Palea. One suggestion as you record, don't feel locked to the script. If you happen to walk past the Phoenix Shrine while talking about ancient ruins, or someone's plot has a library while you're discussing hidden lore, acknowledge it. Those little organic moments make The final clips feel less scripted and more like a guided tour through Palia's world, which is exactly the atmosphere I think fits Sleepy's tea room. Okay, so we have the script for episode 1. Anyways, how are you? I'm I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right today. I haven't really talked to people. My social interactions have been zilch today, and that might be why I've been having a pretty low-key chill day. I've gotten to get a bunch of things done, not everything that I wanted done. I wanted to clean a lot, and I didn't get that done. But that's fine. My body's a little bit sore. And again, that's fine. I'll work through it. But I did get sleep last night. Granted, it did take me a little bit to get to sleep. And I noticed that Chaotic Blitz was streaming. She had, oh, Chaotic Wrestling. I'll open that up and look. I'm muted, right? Ew. I dislike this person. Want to just go away from that screen. Um, what was I saying? Oh, I did manage to get to sleep. I did manage to get to sleep. I went into Chaotic Blitz's stream. I noticed that she was streaming her art. And so I thought that was pretty cool. What I don't want to do with the YouTube video is have the number of subscribers showing. So I should probably make that bigger once again. YouTube Live. What is going on here? Why is it clicking the wrong video? YouTube Live. It's not like it's locked. Yes, that stream took me by surprise too. I didn't get to sleep till 7 a.m., then I was awake at 11 a.m. Yeah, I can see that not being the easiest sleep schedule since that has been mine as well for the past week or so. There we go. Now it doesn't say the number of subscribers that I have over there. But it does have a tiny me sipping tea in the corner. That's all working out fine. Last night before bed, I decided to chop all my hair off. Um, because I'm going to cut it even shorter. So I figured I can practice some self hairdos. It's been planned that I do it eventually. I got the courage to do it last night, and so I did it. But yeah, her art stream looked pretty cool. She was making a spider. I went in, I said hi, I hit the lurk thingy, and then that's right after that I went to sleep. And so when I woke up this morning, my phone was dead. And I was very confused. Well, it was like near dead. It was still in a streamer's. It was like she raided out, I guess, and then they raided out. There was a raid train that happened. And so I ended up in that raid train. And I was just looking at the streamers. But the phone was like on silent and face down, so I didn't even see the light from it. But I did have my phone lurking in that stream. I thought it was pretty funny that my phone was still running this morning. Although feeling the way I have all day, I did get more sleep earlier. Yeah, I noticed you pop in and then instantly disappeared. Yeah, because I was trying to get to sleep, right? And then I, for some reason, opened the phone and then on it was a notification that they had gone live. Chaotic Bliss has gone live. And I was just like, oh, what? What are they doing? And my sleepy brain just opened up Twitch and I noticed that they were trying something new with their art stream. And so I was just like, okay. So I just said hi and hit lurk and then immediately turned my phone over and went back to trying to trying to get to sleep. I was like, I know I can't stay watching anything. I did watch for like a minute, I think, but it was after I hit lurk already and I was just like, ooh. And someone said I would never be able to stay. Like I wouldn't be able to do that with all of the things, with the beads. It would be too hard to put them on. I'm like, no, yeah, I totally get that. I feel that. Working with beads is hard. And then I kept thinking of all the ways that you like actually use the beads, and I'm just like, not bad. What am I doing first 28 minutes in this stream? Am I just standing in one spot? That's crazy. Well, I did give you a shout out. I didn't see it. I didn't see it. It might have been there, but I didn't notice. I was very sleepy. Oh, earlier I did take all of my plushies off of all of my plot areas and I put them on a plushie plot, which we will see eventually. This is just pre-recorded gameplay from earlier. Welcome to the Tea Room. I'm Nola, Yippee Slay, a variety streamer who loves story-rich games, game lore, dialogue, graphics, and the little details that make games memorable. Around here, we choose to slay with kindness. There's always room for one more at the table, and you're welcome to enjoy the stream however you'd like. So I have those things in Stream Element to pop up so I can try to make little clips for myself and have a script handy that just pops up for me. Like this one is essentially the same thing. Hola, I'm Nola. Welcome to the Tea Room. Thanks for stopping by to say hello. I'd love to see your favorite emote or hear what games or streamers you've been enjoying lately. Streaming is a social space where we can game, chat, and share stories together. I'm happy you're here, even if we're not playing the same game. Around here, we choose to slay with kindness, and there's always room for one more at the table. Now spill the tea. Just please don't burn me. A clip! We've made another clip. We wrote the script and we've made another clip. We wrote the script and we made another clip. Whoa. There's a beeps. There's a beeps. Something's happening. All right, what are we going to try to episode 1? Are we going to do episode 1? I think so. I don't think I need to keep this up. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba, I'm loving it. But what I can do is open up my stream manager, creator dashboard. That way I can quickly go over to this if I need to mod anything or go into the activity feed. Like in the activity feed, it's letting me know that Crazy Apollo reached a 10 stream streak. Not guilty. I ain't pressed any buttons. Not guilty. Not guilty. You clicked the button that said share that I've been here. And I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. I think that's my first 10 stream streak. Odd breaks soon. Lurking through them helps me find foster kitten care. Seal on the flip side. Consider grabbing a snack, stretching, or snoozing for a minute. Power naps equal elite cat vibes. The ads are going to start in 20 seconds. Crazy Apollo They've redeemed daily posity. I came up with a list of things to say to people. Hold on. Here we go. Thank you for redeeming your daily posity, Crazy Apollo. I would like to let you know that you've survived 100% of your hardest days so far. You're allowed to take up space, and it's okay to apologize and start the day anew. Right? I'm combining some of the mantra pieces I've woven together for this stream, right? And tailored it to you. I would like to let you know that you are appreciated and your kindness surely does not go unnoticed. So thank you for sharing your time with us. Here in the tea room, here in the tea room, here in the tea room. Da 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 da. That should be like a musical starting here in the tea room, here in the tea room. You can do what you need to in the tea room. Okay, let me start clip number one, since I know that whatever I recorded gameplay wise, I was okay with being used as background footage, and then I'd start to tailor stuff more and more to the scripts that I will be using. So today, let me get some water first. Today we'll be doing episode 1. We've recorded a side quest episode, Hot Pot, a couple days ago. Yesterday we had some silly fun. We went plushie hunting, did a little bit of cooking for the board. Unfortunately, cooking parties are still down. The devs are working on it, and if you're curious on dev updates for Palia specifically, I did share the link for the Palia Discord. It's pinned at the top of my chat. So they have right now a poll going on. Which fishing bobber would you like to see in a future update? And the choices that they have are no vote, just here to see the options, right? Then you can do shark fin, hoo ha ha. The hoo ha ha was added by me. Rubber ducky, you're so fun. It's just a rubber duck. Enar's head, because that isn't creepy. Seen floating in the water before you yank it out with your fish. Glowing ancient flow bug. That's the one that I chose because it probably lights up, meaning I can actually see it amongst the other sea of fishing lures. Then we have lettuce. No, thank you. I do not want to see lettuce just floating in the water. Cheese. Absolutely not. I do not want to see cheese. A new type of lantern. That would be my second choice. The poll for this ends in 7 days. Multiple votes are allowed for different things. So I'm going to vote H as a backup then, since that is allowed, and I don't want cheese to win. And cheese looks like it's in whoa, whoa, whoa. What's winning right now? A rubber duck? Absolutely not. No, I don't want a rubber duck wouldn't be like the worst thing in the world, but I want something that I can see with my old lady eyes. The fuck? The absolute fuck? What the hell? What the hell? Crystal Jail. Okay. That's a loading screen there. I think I'd vote For the duck, would you? You'd want a ducky? We did some Palea plot tours earlier for the Palean Stars, right? I don't know if anyone's ever heard of this Discord. I'm going to copy the link and I'm going to post it in my Discord. And it's going to be it's in Share the Love. Share the love, share the love. Right? We're gonna post it in there. The Palean Stars. I also posted them the other day in self promo. And I may have posted it in the Palia channel, like the specific channel for Palia. Yeah, no, I didn't. I posted another Discord, the Potastic Gathering, but I'll post it in there now. Post it in there now. The Palian Stars. I think it's a great server, especially the baby yellow ones. Any plush luck? Leah, hi. I did have some plush luck. I got some shimmer flies. I have about 5 now. 5 shimmer flies. And no, what is it? The princess ladybug? No princess ladybugs at the moment. I've not gotten any princess ladybugs, but I will get them. I will get them eventually. I believe it. I will go back. I will go back to, I think where I could get them would be near the lagoon. I think that would be a good spot. That's where I've been seeing a lot of people get them. I was watching Jupiverse earlier, and they got a lot of them over there by the lagoon, which was really cool. Tomorrow I will be doing some plushie hunting along with the plot tours. So that will be fun. We'll do some plushie hunts and plot tours tomorrow. And I'm going to share right now a Discord link where a lot of people. Which one did I just share? The Palian Stars, right? They do a lot of bug party meetups and everything like that. And then the chat link, like the link that's pinned at the top of chat, that one is for the Palia Discord specifically, and a lot of people are using that to meet up for plushie hunts. And they currently have a poll, that's the word, going. And Crazy Apollo is saying he would have voted for the ducky. What would you have voted for, Leah? You could totally go over there and vote yourself, but I would love to know what you're most likely to vote for. My two were the glowing ancient flowbug because it's beautiful, and or a new type of lantern because I would love the glowing ancient flowbug is hot pink and it flashes and it like lights up and it's on the water. The actual flowbug is one of my favorite plushies in this game. It was my favorite plushie until I found out Nibbles the Drake existed. Now Nibbles the Drake is my favorite plushie. But in number 2 are the flow bugs. I love the flow bugs. I think they're so cute. I love hunting them and getting the blue ones. I sometimes go collect the pink ones just because I like them, but you can't sell them. So I kept one starred one in my inventory so that I can look at it and not have to go back to whatever temple that was. But yeah, so they have A through H that you can vote there. And right now we have the rubber ducky. You're not the only one, Apollo. There's a rubber ducky sitting in first. The ancient flowbug is slowly climbing up there. And then in third, we have a new no. In third, we have a shark fin. Wait. Enar's head moved ahead to third. Whoa. Whoa. That's some craziness. Oh my gosh. Oh no. There's so many people. Okay, so in first we have Rubber Ducky. Second place we have Glowing Ancient Flowbug. Third place we have Enar's head. So creepy. Fourth place we have a new type of lantern. Fifth place we have Shark Fin. Hoo ha ha. Then lettuce, cheese, and no vote. So let's just really hope they don't win. Ah, oh no. You can vote for any, like a number of things. I voted for both the Ancient Flowbug and a new type of lantern. Those are the two that I personally voted for. Oh, I got a DM. I think people are using your server as a gateway for trying to sell their art. I've gotten two different people messaging me. I think they're the same person on two accounts, and the only connection I have them with you is your server. Has anyone messaged you about this kind of thing? No, they haven't. They have in the past. I really quickly read that DM, by the way, before I read it out loud. I would just like to say that you're manifesting a ducky win, Apollo. You're silly. I would just like to say that I don't know how to go about troubleshooting that in this moment, but I will tell them thank you for letting me know. Uh, Hello. Quick question. Do you know how to combat or troubleshoot for people using my server as like a, a gateway for solicitation, aka trying to sell their art? Um, the only thing that I can think of is that I put the link to my server behind channel points. I would hate to do that, but I've been seeing it pop up more and more that people are messaging me and I don't like approve their friend requests unless I recognize the name. But just in case it's information you know off the top of your head, I'd like to know. Otherwise, I'm going to do a little deep dive tomorrow to do some troubleshooting on that. While we're here, I think we're going to another board. I'm going to start episode 1. So if you say anything in chat for the next few minutes, I will read it once I'm done reading over this script. The Tea Room Library. That's a working title. I'm just going to put The Tea Room. Episode 1. What is Palia? And why is everyone so obsessed with it? Welcome to Yippie's Tea Room. We've toured some amazing player plots today, and I thought we'd kick off a new series called The Tea Room Library, where we spill the tea on everything Palia. If you've ever wondered what exactly is Palia, you're in the right place. At first glance, it looks like a cozy little farming game. You can decorate your house, fish, hunt, catch bugs, garden, cook, all the relaxing things, really. There's a lot to do in the game. It can be overwhelming, but once you've been playing for a while, you're kind of looking for things to do, and that's when you start getting really social with the other people that are in the game. But if you spend enough time looking around, you'll notice something doesn't quite add up. There are mysterious ruins everywhere. Ancient temples buried beneath the earth, strange magic flowing through forgotten machines, and somehow you are the biggest mystery of them all. So grab your favorite drink, settle in, and let's spill some tea. What is Palia? Most people describe Palia as a cozy MMO, and that's definitely true, but it doesn't tell the whole story. Palia blends a bunch of different genres together. It's a life sim, it's a crafting game, it's an online multiplayer world. It's a decorating sandbox, it's a relationship simulator. It's an exploration game. Really, the list can go on, but quietly tucked beneath all of that, there is an ongoing fantasy mystery. That's what hooked me. You can spend an entire evening decorating your plot and having a great time. Or you can start reading old journals, talking to NPCs, exploring ruins, and suddenly realize there's this huge story unfolding underneath everything. Why does it feel so different? Different from what? Different from other cozy games? Well, one thing I really appreciate about Palia is its pacing. Most online games ask, how fast can you get stronger? Palia asks something completely different from its player base. How do you want to spend your day? How do you want to socialize? Where do you want to be? Maybe it's fishing by a dock with your friends, throwing out some lures of Enar's head or a rubber ducky. Maybe you're decorating your house for 3 hours. Maybe you're helping a new player collect flow trees. By the way, if you do find a little thing called a grove, make sure that you cut it one tree, just hit it once. By 3 a.m., everyone's hitting the trees, and if you've hit it once, you should get the loot as well. But maybe you're just chatting while you water your crops. Maybe there's a cooking party and the chat is popping off, but you're just standing still and you're ready to mix up your frosting. The game really rarely tells you you're doing it wrong. Existing in the world is considered progress, and I think that's part of why so many people find it relaxing. But who made Palia? Well, Palia was created by Singularity 6, an independent game studio founded in 2018. What's interesting is that many of the developers came from studios like Blizzard, Riot, Epic Games, Sony Online Entertainment. These are people who spent years building massive online games. But instead of asking, how do we make players compete? They asked, how do we make players want to spend time together? That philosophy is baked into almost everything in Palia. There isn't open world PvP yet. Yet, the purge and the system crashing multiple times on the recent update was an actual purge PvP quest trial run. And that's what that was. They say you're not fighting over resources, but have you ever tried to hunt a bunch of jackhat or shimmerfly in the same area as a bunch of other people? Do you ever get mad that someone's coming up to your lore and stealing all of your shimmerfly? I know that many of us can get that way, but more often than not, seeing another player is actually a good thing. Unless it's update day and they decided to crash a bunch of times just for being near someone. It's more than just a farming game. It might look like a farming game. It might look like, I don't understand why I'm putting this in the script. More than just a farming game. Why am I talking about farming randomly? What, Nola? Delete, delete. We need to rework this part and we need to just praise Lord Nibla. Okay, let me read. Since I don't like the rest of the script right here, I'm gonna have to edit that. Let me read what Crazy Apollo said. Block invites. So set up a custom auto mod to block users from posting invite links to other spam content. Turn on the built-in block spam content rule under your server's auto mod settings to automatically catch unwanted ads and mentions. Enable the block mention spam rule so no solicitors cannot tag everyone or mass ping your members. Okay, let's try to work that out right now. Everybody, basically block invites, filter spam content, limit mentions, and use auto mod to block links. All right. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Where are we? Are we here? I read out your daily positee, right? I believe so. Let's see. Why is it blocking some of the words? Hmm? Hmm? Why is it blocking some of the words? That's not a problem. Basically, block invites, filter spam, limit mentions. Okay. I will get into Discord. Mine? Yes. It, uh, it seems like whatever mod I have, I don't know, Nightbot is probably yelling at you. It's saying it's like you're just blocking some of the words that don't need to be blocked. And I'm just like, why are you blocking this? What are you doing? Why are you doing this? My guy. Real quick though. I just asked ChatGPT to write a prayer by Lord Nibbles the Drake in Palia. Right? If you're referring to Lord Nibbles the Drake, there isn't an official in-game prayer or canon scripture attributed to him in Palia. Lord Nibbles is a beloved Drake plush mascot within the community, and players have created humorous fan-made prayers and blessings around him. I'm not the only one. If you'd like to lean into the joke on stream, here's a playful tea room version. Oh my gosh, hold on. Okay. Oh, here we go. We're going to lean in. We're 1000% leaning in. Hit YouTube, interact. Let's rewind just a little to when we start viewing our Lord Drake and Savior. So I'm not the only, or to simplify things, get a Discord moderator. Like a real person, because I need auto mod set up. I'm not great at asking people for help. Asking you for help with asking what you thought was like it I choked on the words. Yes, a real person. I don't know if I can do that. I don't know if I can do that. I don't know if I can do that. Sorry, I'll never do that voice again. That was from Obsession, the movie. I thought we were having fun. A real person? You're crazy. All right, we're gonna read this prayer that ChatGPT just came up with for us. Okay? That they'll work alongside. Shh. I get what you're saying. I get it. I need to find some bot mods too. The Prayer of Lord Nibbles. Dear Lord Nibbles, bless these plots, these plushy hunts, and these slightly overstuffed storage chests. May our flow trees be plentiful, our fishing hooks find rare catches, and our hot pot hands be ever in our favor. Grant us the patience to water our crops, the courage to climb one more cliff, and the wisdom to remember. Is my car alarm going off? You've stopped a lot of spam? What is going on? It's not my car, but something is happening outside. Someone's thing is going off. Snake, snake, the snake, snake. He says that he's an agile, and he never is. But I'll still take sip of water, 'cause I'm thirsty. 'Cause I'm thirsty. Look at that potato booty dance. Hey, Snake. Welcome in. How are you? How has your day been? Is it almost bedtime for you? We're about to do the prayer of Lord Nibbler. Lord Nibbler. I know his name is Nibbles the Drake, but if you've ever seen the TV show Futurama, there's a character in it named Lord Nibbler. Okay. Can I get this prayer out? Hmm? Doing all right. How are you doing today? I actually got a full night of sleep. How, I think he was talking to you, Apollo, but that was my answer. Because he could have been talking to all of us. Because that angel halo thing in a heart, I think that means everyone. I think that means everyone can answer. He's not going to say no. All right. Let's try this the prayer of Lord Nibbles again. I didn't know that multiple people love the Nibbles the Drake the way that I do. Nibbler doesn't ring a bell. Same game that people talk about in loads of crashes. Same. So here, Lord Nibbles is going to give us his prayer. So I can clip it. Make some YouTube content. The prayer of Lord Nibbles. Dear Lord Nibbles, bless these plots, these plushy hunts, and these slightly overstuffed storage chests. May our flow trees be plentiful, our fishing hooks find rare catches, and our hotspot Boom! Messed it up. Gonna have to do it again. Ooh, ads in a bit. Did it tell you that? Did it tell you that? Oh, in 30 seconds you get ads. Will he get ads? Do I know how to do a prediction? Nope, that's not a prediction. Is it down here? How do I do predictions? Predictions. I have 17 seconds to figure it out. Prediction not running. Let viewers predict the outcome of an event by voting with channel points. Get started here. Name the prediction. Will Snake get ads? Yes. No. Always. Prediction started. Prediction started. Will Snake get ads? You have about 30 seconds to put in your vote. If you don't vote, then we'll just assume that he's in ads. 7 stream streak. Will he get ads? Yes. Prediction started 1 minute ago, waiting for the results. Submissions closed. 30 seconds isn't long enough. Did he get ads? That it did go way too quick. I didn't know how it would go. That was my first ever prediction. That was my first ever prediction. 30 seconds is indeed not long enough. Well, why does it say nobody thought this would happen? Oh, because nobody voted? Dismiss this message. Okay. So, first ever. That's my first, like, I've never tried the prediction thing. I'm still new. I'm still new to this whole streaming thing. I'm just here for the vibes. All right. Because I voted no, but I think that you voted like right when it was up because it was up for 30 seconds, which isn't long. But that's my first time ever doing a prediction. So, and I'm guessing that you didn't get ads because your ass is sitting there in chat answering these questions that I'm saying out loud. Slithering through them again. You lucky little snee snake. You lucky, you lucky. No shit, no shit. Oh my god. Will Snake get ads? Wait, we're gonna do this again. Yes. No. Sneaky Snake threw them. Okay. Submission period. I'm just gonna put it as when's the next set of ads running? Probably like 25 minutes. So I'm gonna do 20 minutes. Start prediction. There we go. Win Slay Sips if you make the correct prediction. There we go. We've learned something new today. Of course I slither. I've just realized this is the first stream I've watched all day. What? What? Thank you for coming in and sharing your time and your vibes. I'm sorry that I don't have commands like Snake where you can beat up other members of the chat, but I really like that vibe for his stream. Me too. It's a lot of fun. Here we just make YouTube videos. And I still haven't a stream. I thought I was watching SpongeBob on television. Fun fact, um, I used to have a SpongeBob mask that I wore in the military on like all my missions, right? And I had to hook things up to the bottom of helicopters. And it was like a full on like robber's face mask, but it was bright yellow and the eyes had like a reflective thing. So it would picture or it didn't happen. I have a picture somewhere and it did happen and it will live forever. And also pictures weren't like that prevalent when you're in like a confidential zone. I gave the mask to my friend's teenager and now he cuts down the family Christmas tree every year. This is too ridiculous to make up. Um, but I know. But I gave it to my friend's teenager and now he wears it every year when he cuts down the Christmas tree for the family, which is amazing. But I would like be hooking things up on the bottom of a helicopter and the the flight crew inside the helicopter you could like hear them sometimes like on the walkie-talkies or whatever comms we were using. And they'd be like, "Why is SpongeBob? Why is SpongeBob under my helicopter? Who let SpongeBob? Who let SpongeBob under here?" And then I'd just like grab comms sometimes and I'd be like, "I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready." And they're like, "No, we're not doing this. We're not doing this. Get her off comms. Get her off comms right now." And I'd be like, "I'm ready." It was a good time. It was a good time. I did get hit in the head with a hook once and 200 in the pool. Nice. I will win 200. You'll win 200 sleigh sips. I need to go and vote. Can I vote? Can I vote on my own prediction? Predict. Will Snake get ads? Yes. Oh, I can't. I can't vote. Can I vote with my alt account? With my self-modding account? That did get ads? Prediction started. Alright. Is it going to let me? It's not letting me view. I see that the drops are there. I don't need to see that. I want to see the prediction, please. It won't let me see the prediction. It won't let me see. Because these stupid ass drops are in the way. Oh wait, predict. Here it goes. There was the whole... Will Snake get ads? Did you hear all the clickies? Yes. You have to get this up to 67%. 67%. Almost there. We're almost at 67. Hi, Witchy. I got your message. I asked chat what I should do about it. Crazy Apollo let me know that I need to have real people helping me out moderate my Discord. Oh man, I clicked it one too many times and now it's at 68%. Oh wait, we go one more and it's 69? There we go. There's a prediction right now if Snake will get ads. But I'm just going to turn on different mods within Discord to start it out. I don't know why that happens. I will say that I've noticed that people find me somehow. I've also removed ability to DM me from servers for now. I'm really sorry that that happened. I didn't know that that was occurring, so I appreciate letting me know. Also, we need to go back to This Lord Nibbler plan. This Lord Nibbler. We need to go back to Lord Nibbles. Nibbles the Drake. And say our prayer. Let's clip it from here. They're not actually like in the server. They just somehow find me like through someone else's server. So I don't know who's like I have been posting in a lot of Palia servers lately and like talking. So I don't know if it's because of that. But right now, no, I like the shot from the front. I like Nibbles from the front. Let's Yeah, and they usually don't have a server that's shared with me. Like I don't see where it's coming from. Or I don't remember what it is because it's like inconsequential. But most of them don't have any like mutual servers. And I just delete any requests that I get from people that are like I don't know the name. So I thought I was doing all right. But I guess I need to up my Discord knowledge and figure that out. So I should have rewound it to Lord Nibblers again. Are my messages invisible in this chat? Yeah, always. They're always invisible. We turned off Snake Slither's all of his messages. We didn't see Hey Witchy. We didn't see Nice 550 in the pool. We didn't see any of those. We didn't see Just Joking. We didn't see all of the other things. We didn't see any of it. Just like you don't see ads. We didn't see those. I mean, I guess it's not just like because I did see the messages and you really aren't seeing ads. Where's the Nibbler prayer? We need to say this before it goes away again. I don't want to get sidetracked. Sidetracked? Sidetracked? Okay. I did not know that I was the only one that really worships Nibbles the Drake, but I had an idea today when I saw this tiny little shrine on a plot. Lord Nibbler, the name I've stolen from the Futurama creature. We will now say Lord Nibbles the Drake right here for these prayer purposes. But ChatGPT is letting me know that Lord Nibbles the Drake isn't in an official in-game this isn't an official in-game prayer or canon scripture attributed to him in Palia. But Lord Nibbles is a beloved Drake plush mascot within the community, and players have created humorous fan-made prayers and blessings around him, so I'm not the only one. Ooh, is that creature Nibbles? Yes, Nibbles the Drake. So here is our prayer. Our unofficial prayer of Lord Nibbles. Dear Lord Nibbles, bless these plots, these plushy hunts, and these slightly overstuffed storage chests. May our flow trees be plentiful, our fishing hooks find rare catches, and our hot pot hands be ever in our favor. Grant us the patience to water our crops, the courage to climb one more cliff, and the wisdom to remember why we came to Bahari in the first place. May Ziki smile upon our prize wheel spins. May our bog bombs fly true, and may the next plushie finally be the one we've been hunting. Keep our inventories organized, or at least mostly organized. And if all else fails, let there always be tea, good company, and another adventure waiting just beyond the next hill. In the name of Lord Nibbles, amen, and happy hunting. I have to do the lurky things. My owies are being mean. You go lurk, girl. Thanks for the support. Rest up. We got your back. Not literally, but figuratively. We're not there. But if we were there, we would make you some splendid tea and take Merlin and Lila out for a walk so you could do all of the resting. Yippee missed one of mine, so no worries. One of your chat? One of your chat messages? I'm just gonna stop reading chat altogether. You guys want to start counting? You guys want to start keeping count? How many did she miss today? All of them. She didn't read anything from chat. She just sat there and stared at the camera. Imagine my whole stream is just, hey, hey. If I get close enough to the camera, can you see my mustache? Hey. That would be so creepy. That would be so creepy. All right, we read the prayer of Nibbles. That's going to be a good clip. I like that clip. I'm excited for that clip. Whew. That was fun. We have to rework some of this episode 1, Paleolore, because I did like a whole bit about farming and somehow it made it into this episode 1, what is Palea? Like I didn't want it in here. Can we clip? I don't know if you guys have permissions to clip. I thought I made permissions to clip. I hope that you can clip because I do have it in my like bio. Like, please clip. Hey, Twitch, clip that. Twitch, clip this. It's a new function that said it might work. Hey, Twitch, clip this. Twitch, clippity clip. Clippity clip clip. Clippity clip. Where would I find the permissions? By the way. Smart. You smarty pants out there. Where would I find the permissions to see where... Clip that! Clip created from your stream using the clip that voice command. Oh. It worked. But not by command. Really? Let's see. Clip. Clippity clip. Clippity. Clippity clippity clippity. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. How do I get it so that you guys can clippy clip by typing in clip? Hey Twitch, clip that. I'm gonna be saying that all the time now. And then just deleting the clips later. Twitch, clip that. Sounds. Give me sounds. Is the game sound happening? Boop. Boop, boop. Alerts. Twitch alerts controls. Oh, it did another clip. Oh man, this is gonna get out of hand. It won't let me mod the things from saying nothing. Did you just put asterisks in there, or did it actually mod out what you were saying? We're learning a lot today. And by we, I mean me. I'm learning a lot. I'm learning a lot here. Excuse me, stream manager. Now I understand why people have mods. It says ready for cop messages. This guy's trolling me. Snake is trolling me. Successfully. The clip link shows in the chat, right? I don't know, but over the past couple minutes, I made 3 clips by saying Twitch clip that. But I don't want to be the only one making clips. I want it to be an interactive process, okay? Clips. Let's go to content clips. Clips of my channel. Clips I've created. Any links are replaced by that. Oh, oh, oh. I do not allow links to be posted because I had someone posting very inappropriate links one time and now I don't know how to change it. But I would like people to be able to interact and clip. So I'm looking at community. Activity? No. Assigned roles. Roles manager. I don't know. Is that why you guys can't clip? Because I have that the same way you enabled them in your security settings. That was such a long time ago. Settings. Settings control. Block hyperlinks is off. Temporarily. Blocking hyperlinks is off temporarily. And nope, nothing there. Mod management? Allow? No. Well, I don't know how to check to see if anybody's allowed to stream. I mean, to clip streaming tools? Nope. 28 messages were deleted by the moderator. Stream? Oh, stream elements timed them out. Oh, I lied to you. I lied to you. I shut it off on Twitch, but I didn't shut it off on Stream Elements. He got timed out. He got timed. He did. I don't have Stream Elements up to change. I'm so sorry. I'm I'm sorry, but that was really funny. Stream Spam filters. Link protection is on. Let me shut it off. Does it let him come back if I shut it off? I'm crying. Hey, there's no cat behind me. Oh my. Oh my Lanta. Oh, oh my. Oh my. Sorry. That was so funny. Oh. I think he's allowed to be back now. It got deleted again? No, that was the original message that got deleted. Okay. I did shut it off for reals. By Stream Elements. Watch if he posts again, Nightbot's gonna get him. And I don't even have Nightbot enabled anymore, but Nightbot's gonna just come out here and be like, "Hi." I have like the lowest settings on most of my bot spam protection, so now we know what happens when you have low settings, right? We know what happens when you have the low settings. Oh, I see. He's chatting through DMs. Steak. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that they kicked you out. Oh, I see. Twitch clip that. No. Edit. No. This will be something that I look into. I'm not sure if he's laughing or cursing. Snake! I'm sorry. How long is 300 seconds? Are you back? Oh. Oh my Lanta. Oh my Lanta.
Always make time for you.
That's... Ain't that a bitch? Well, obviously he pissed off Lord Nibbles, or else this wouldn't have happened to him.
Stay safe.
He's gone! Is he gonna be here to finish out the production? Is the prediction done? Let me see. Stream manager, where you be? Submissions are closed. I won. 5 Becky. Snake spanked everyone. Technically, it's my fault. I straight up lied to you unknowingly, but like still, I lied to you. I said, yeah, go ahead, post a link, and it went, you good. Yeah. Um, I canceled out the timeout. Nobody's getting timed out for links anymore. Well, for this stream specifically, but I changed it to only be a minute. I might just make it 30 seconds, so it's a quick spank, but spankety spank spank. Oh my gosh. I've never had anyone get banned before. Welcome back, Snake. Did you enjoy the naughty corner? It's a link of my channel. Stream Elements is so sassy. So sassy. Let me look at this spam filter. Link protection. Duration. I think this is like the default time. I'm gonna do 26 seconds because that's my favorite number. I'm not gonna turn it back on at this moment, but I did change the like duration. That's funny. That is funny. You might not have found it funny, Snake, but it did make me laugh. I was laughing if you couldn't hear. I was joyfully I absolutely loved that a whole bunch of things happened that I didn't know how to do anything about. Learning through the fumbles, you know? And this is kind of why I pre-recorded gameplay so that I could record over it and clip worked. Clip. Clip. Everybody clip. Everybody clip. Actually, yes, now I think I set off clips again. What does that say? Deaf, amorphous, salamander, cool cat? Is that an emote? I think that's an emote. Damn, no timeout. No, I shut it off. I shut it off. I shut it off temporarily. You never know when it's going to go back on again. You'll be timed out and put to the corner for 26 seconds. No smoking is allowed in the corner either, just so you know. No smoking. You can't smoke anything in the corner. Oh my gosh. Crazy Apollo, you're trying to get banned? Oh my gosh. What are these bots doing? LMAO is my favorite abbreviation. I was smoking the entire 5 minutes. So you just kicked back, relaxing, acting all cool. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Hey, did you collect your daily posity earlier? Because if you did, I forgot to give you some wise words. Oh wait, that witchy lady, she I missed it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, ads in a bit. Did he get ads? Should I give him the compliments during ads? I think so. I think we compliment everyone in ads. I apologize. Let's check who wins. Hmm? 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 I'm waiting. Because can you still hear me? Because it says it's already halfway through ads. It says we're already in ads. You're waiting too? You're waiting with us? This motherfucker. It says ad breaks ends in a minute. Why would I get timed out? You didn't get timed out. It it just asterisked out laugh my ass off. I don't know why. I don't know which bot is doing that to you since I like turned off. Wait, yep. What do you say yep to? Yep, you got ads? Or yep, you won? Hmm. Hmm. This is so funny. Oh, I have to turn on the light for the cats. It shows on my screen. Oh, it timed you out? No, it didn't, did it? Oh no. That's crazy. So, no ads. Will Snake get ads? No. Hey, I picked an answer. Choose outcome. No. Complete prediction. No is the correct outcome. Once you choose the outcome, viewers have chosen the correct will be awarded 650 sleigh sips. Do not show this message again. I understand what I'm clicking. The outcome is Snake wins. But I'm a yeet now. I know that's supposed to say rest. Well, I'm guessing that's supposed to say rest. Licky coin. No, it's Licky coin now. It's Licky coin forever. I'm a yeet it now. I'm a yeast it now. You making bread? Oh, we have a cat. I have to turn the light on for them in the hallway. I BRB. I have to pull this up and just shut off my camera for 3 seconds. Okay. It said that it got sent to you. It automatically goes into your channel points according to Apollo. There is a cat back there. Let me see if they're visible. Barely.
If it's about a puzzle, ask someone else. Cat always
Oh,
reminds
that's
me.
even darker. Brightness? Nope. Where's the auto lock? Can I zoom in on just the kitty cat? I don't have them properly lit. They're too far away from the light. Yeah, it's not working. Hello. Hello, Chilangdo. Chalupa. Chalupa. There's not enough lights back there with the kitty cats because they don't like the lights. So I changed out the light so it was more like a night light. But now you can't see. Now you can't see the kitty cat at all. Now you can hardly see the kitty cat whatsoever. It's okay. We'll all survive. But the kitty cat is back there doing kitty cat things. I'll put this up here for a couple. No. Here. Like that, right at the bottom. Just change where the things are so I can see what pieces are easier to clip. There you go. You got me. There you go. How was your stream, Chalupa? Did you have fun on your gay unicorn? Your gay unicorn? With the curly rainbow tail? The cutest thing ever. Absolutely loved it. Oh my gosh, this thing is hype overexposing like a mofo. I need to go back to the original settings. No. No. Okay. Slay. I never lost a bet in my life. I would have been surprised if I lost this one. It was good. The cutest unicorn ever. It really was. I love it was. It's just such a, that game is so pretty. Like the graphics in it are really Final Fantasy, right? Final Fantasy Online. Such a good time. It looked great. I was a big fan. I was a big fan of the horse content. You know what? I also would have been surprised if you lost Snake. I too would have been very surprised. All right. We did most of it. Is a lot of fun. Yeah, it looks like a lot of fun. It looks like that. So do you like party up with people that you know or like other streamers? Or do you mostly solo play it? Because I've been in there and most of the time I just see you solo doloing it up. Spank stream elements again. Chalupa when they're playing Final Fantasy or Chalangdo. They were over playing Final Fantasy earlier. You need to stop spanking stream elements or they're gonna ban you again for 5 minutes. They're gonna ban you again without my input. They're just gonna go, who's Snake? Ban. Straight to jail. Ooh, that should be a future redeem. I'm gonna write that down. Straight to jail. Music redeem. Or like a clip. Straight to jail. Where's my Discord? I'm gonna put it in Mix It Up. The Mix It Up channel. Because that's where I've been saving little gifs and stuff. Where is it? Mix It Up. Straight to jail. Straight to jail. Redeem. Inspired by Snake never losing a bet. Please don't time him out. I'm still checking from the last one. Spank straight on harder. They're gonna block you. They're just gonna straight up block you. You're not even gonna be able to say spank your fun. Alright, we need a spank redeem. How do we do stuff? Spank redeem. Or command. We need a command. Spank command. For Snake verse all of the bots. Right? Yo, that was what? I didn't even know the Ko-fi stream bot was active. Why is Ko-fi bot in here? I don't even have that like activated. Well, I mean, I have some of it hooked up because I was looking at Throne and Coffee or Ko-fi. I was looking at them to see what, like what they do, made the account. But I didn't activate the actual mod. Maybe I did and just don't remember. That's another thing. We can go shut that off now. How do we do that? Roles manager. Ko-fi Streambot last month. Let's take them out. They're not here anymore. They're not here. They're not here at all. They're done. They're done. They're done for the time being. But Slay Sip, when I thought that you were going into ads, I decided to hold off on giving you the Posity redeem because I realized that you and Witchy redeemed that. So I'm gonna do Spank Frosty Tools. Why would you get mad at Frosty Tools when they do wonderful things for us like this? Look at them being so nice to you and you're just out here disciplining all the bots. A slither into the world of Snake Slither. The lurker-friendly streamer is all about that paleo life. Dropping updates and crashing streams like a pro. From RPGs to simulations. They're slissing through games like Ark and RDR. Time to join the community vibes and catch those drops. You're welcome. It's because Frosty Tools really likes to get spanked. If anybody else wants a redeem, a Frosty Tools redeem, you can just spank Frosty Tools. Did I check the video I DM'd you yesterday? I did, but I was also souped up on sleep inebriants. So can I recall it? No. No, I don't recall. By the way, are you guys getting YouTube audio? I think you are. I'm going to watch it. Yeah, I don't recall it. Because yes, last night is a blur. So I'm going to look at it now. Is it long? I can't remember. I don't think it's long at all. Play.
Fire about the battle. I don't have points. I got cheer with the. I won the first round. Did you see it? I picked the ball up and I won. Whoa! First round, won. Can you clip it? No, you can't clip it. Can you clip it?
Well, I'm pretty sure I laughed yesterday too. I'm pretty sure I laughed yesterday. It's so funny. Go, I love that nuts that just bouncing up around the screen. It is so crazy. By the way, Snake, I don't know if you know, but there's currently a poll going on. It's pinned in the chat message. No, I haven't. I haven't. I haven't. But that's just what you do. You slither through ads and you make sure that Hot Pot wins first round for you. I've never seen it win first round. I've been really close though. Like super duper close. And that draw poll that's where it's at. And congratulations. That's awesome. But Palia is currently doing a whatchamacallit, a poll. Now you heard the Mighty Snake. You don't see a pinned. No. It's you have to go to Palia Discord. So the Palia channel is linked in the chat. So you can vote for different things, right? Right now in Palia. So if you're on the Palia Discord channel, in Palia News under info and updates, they have a poll going on now. Which fishing bobber would you like to see in a future update? And their choices are A through H, and you can vote for multiple pieces, like multiple choices. So I have voted for E and voted for H. And the options are no vote, just here to see the option, shark fin, rubber duck, which is Crazy Apollo's choice, Enar's head, which last we checked was running away with first place. Well, I can't vote because it's in Discord. Glowing ancient flow bug, lettuce, cheese, a new type of lantern. If you let me know what your vote was, if it's not the same as my vote, I can vote for it. So what would you vote out of all of those? Shark fin, rubber duck, Enar's head, glowing ancient flow bug, lettuce, cheese, or a new type of lantern? What would be your vote? Crazy Apollo's vote is Ducky. Do you want me to vote for you, Crazy Apollo? Do you want C? I'll vote for you. We voted C. We voted C. You got a vote in there, Crazy Apollo. I put it down. Right now in first place is a rubber ducky. In second place is a glowing ancient flow bug. In third place is Enar's head. Which is so creepy. Fourth place is a shark fin. Fifth place is a new type of lantern. Whoa, a shark fin is pulling up. And then all of the other ones are down there dangling at the bottom. But that is in the Palia server poll in the Palia News. I'm pretty sure I follow this channel as well. So if you go to my Discord, it should be in the Palia section. Let me double check to see if it actually posted, because sometimes it doesn't post. Yeah, it's in there. If you go to my channel as well, in the Palia, the poll is there, but it doesn't look like it lets you vote from my server. Oh, I guess you would have to go to Palia specifically. Specifically. Long story short, I left the official Palia channel after I started a riot. And they got the Discord channel out of the air for 24 hours. Fun thing was, I told the truth and couldn't ban me. The mods and devs DM'd me and I decided to leave myself. So I can't vote on that channel. Okay, well, would you like me to vote for any of these for you? If it's something other than a glowing ancient flow bug or a rubber ducky? Is there a vote that you would like? Shark fin, rubber duck, Enar's head, glowing ancient flow bug, lettuce or cheese, or a new type of lantern? Are there any of those that you would like? I'll vote for you. I mean, you're really not missing out anything in their Discord. It's overwhelming and okay, cool. I can't believe Enar's head is like just climbing up there quickly. But I think Rubber Ducky is gonna win. It's between Rubber Ducky and Glowing Ancient Flowbuck. I don't know if they're just getting our hopes up with that. Either way. That's be crazy. We got a little bit more of the script to read today. We're gonna read through it anyway. Whenever I get back to a gardening scene, I guess we'll do Stream Elements isn't gonna put you back in timeout. I think that I don't know why this farmer part is in there. I think that I just got things messed up. I might have been like, what? But here we go with Palia Lore Episode 1. We're just like kind of giving a debrief on Palia. I'm not a Palia partner or anything. Writing scripts for this and making the YouTube videos for it is practice for me for like doing odd jobs on the work that I would like to be doing in the future for a variety of things, mainly for scripts, like actual movies and stuff like that. I think they would have blocked me by now, though. They put you in timeout for longer than 5 minutes. That's for sure. So in Palia, the biggest mystery, for like a minute or two, I might not respond directly to chat, but then I will right after it's done. I'm going to try my best to kind of put on a voice, put on the YouTube voice, some sort of voice. He's already spanking all of the bots. None of them are safe. We need to get this man a command immediately. Immediately needs a command. He's able to just slither through ads. So earlier we covered the cold open basically for Yippie's Tea Room in our episode 1. What exactly is Palia, right? And then we kind of went over what a cozy MMO means for Palia. Why it might feel a little different in this game than other MMOs, and who made Palia. Then, for some reason in my script, I started talking about farming game. We're gonna try it out, whatever the script was. So for the script, I write a bunch of stuff down that I want to talk about for a game, right? And this is just me practice writing stuff so that I can hone my skills and assemble things in a way that flows. For some reason, farming ended up in this breakdown. When I asked ChatGPT to organize the information, this is where they organized farming. So I would just like to let you know that it wasn't me that organized it this way, but we're reading through the rough draft right now, and we will probably do in reiteration. Did Apollo get timed out? I think he fell asleep. He fell asleep. Or he got timed out. He got banned, maybe? There's a good chance that Saribot was really mad and decided, not today, Junior. Did he get timed out, though? No, he's still here. I started questioning. I was like, did he not do the Lord Nibbles prayer? Is that what happened? Did he not pray to Lord Nibbles? So, let's start. What am I doing over here? I'm throwing a bunch of things into all my machines. So we can start talking about. I think it's really dumb for me to talk about farming though when the scene isn't set up on farming. So let's just skip this entirely. Or are we going to farm right now? What are we doing? We might be going to farm. We might be. Here, I'll go back. Do, do, do. There we go. We'll do the farming bit now. Palia, more than just a farming game. Here's the part I love talking about. Palia is more than meets the eye. It's more than just a farming game. It's more than just whatever simulation game you think you're playing at the moment, whether it be fishing, bug hunting. Once you really start paying attention, whoa, this section doesn't make sense at all. What was I writing? Did I write this last night? All right, let's run with what it says. I won't sleep till later as I got my kids at 7:30. My ex goes for scans, so I'm just relaxing after a long and difficult day. Well deserved. Well deserved relaxing. You got this, dude. Look what ChatGPT did to my script. It absolutely ruined it. More than just a farming game. Why are there massive ancient ruins scattered across the landscape? Like, why do those things have anything to do with each other? Who built the temples? What are all these mysterious machines powered by flow? Why are there so many questions? They just turned all of my actual answers into questions. Why do so many NPCs treat history like a puzzle? The deeper you dig, the more Palia starts feeling less like a farming simulator and more like an archaeological mystery. No, it doesn't. This game is called Malaria. It's a disease. Oh, I forgot to read your positivity. Again. A snake. A snake. Tap, tap, tap the microphone. You bring something into this world that nobody else can. And the world needs more people like you. So I would just like to let you know that your kindness doesn't go unnoticed, and I hope that you know you're appreciated. So, one sip at a time, sir. We shall cheers to you never getting ads in this channel. Ever. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Cheers to Crazy Apollo. We're also thankful and appreciative that our good friend is coming in here and saying hello. And everywhere you go, people know your name. It kind of is like Cheers. Have you ever seen that show? Cheers. I grew up in Boston, so there was no way to get around that. That posity was for you, Snake. You bring something to the world that nobody else can. You definitely have a special kind of vibe, and I would like to let you know that anytime I've seen you in someone's chat or your stream, you have been kind, and I hope that you know that you are appreciated. Even if you don't want to put those labels on yourself, I'm here to give you a gentle fucking compliment. If you need something to lift you up, just pop into the stream for some positivity. All right? One sip at a time. An ad break is starting soon. Will he get ads? Will he get ads? In 48 seconds, we'll know. if he snuck through another ad break. I don't know what ChatGPT did to my script, but it messed it up so bad from what I had written. And I'm mad that I didn't triple check before I went on stream today. But let's go into some of the other things that it probably ruined. Okay. Yippie's tea room. What is Palia? Blah blah blah. This section is the biggest mystery is you. The digger the deeper you dig. No, that was in the last part. When you first arrive, the villagers are shocked to see you. Not because you're new, because you're human. In Palia's world, humans disappeared thousands of years ago. They've become legends, stories, myths. Most people believe humans are gone forever. Then, suddenly, you appear. No one knows exactly where you came from. No one knows why humans are returning now. And honestly, neither do we. That's one of the biggest mysteries in the entire game. So why is the lore worth paying attention to? One thing I think Palia does really well is that it never forces the story on you. If you only want to decorate beautiful houses, you absolutely can. If you just want to fish and collect plushies, that's a perfectly valid way to play. But if you're someone who reads every book, talks to every NPC, and wonders why there's an ancient ruin sitting in on a hillside, this world rewards your curiosity. Some of the biggest clues aren't in flashy cutscenes. They're hidden in books, quest dialogue, old records, and environmental details that quietly tell the story of a civilization that's been gone for thousands of years. So today, we answered some of the easy questions. What is Palia? It's a life sim. It's an MMO. It's a decorating game. It's a place to make friends. But underneath all of that, it's also one of the most intriguing fantasy mysteries I've played in years. So next time in the Tea Room Library, we're going to dive into the question that started it all. What happened to humanity? Where did humans go? Why did they disappear? And why are they suddenly returning now? Until then, thanks for hanging out in Yippie's Tea Room. Keep asking questions, keep exploring, and as always, keep spilling the tea. Just make sure that you don't burn me. Boom! That was the second part. I still don't know why that farming thing ended up in there. I don't know at all. Alright, so now that that is somewhat completed, we can go over... Where are we? We're at 2 hours. Cool. We can go over some of the patch notes. Where are you at, patch notes? Palia.com. Palia.com. While we're in this scene, we're going to talk about some... You got the ads! Welcome back from ads. I'm pretty sure they're over now. But welcome back. Let's do... Where is it? How long is this going to be up for? Ends in 7 days. Okay. Let's see. Let's write something for this real quick. Control copy. We're going to write something to clip to talk about the poll that is currently going on in the Discord. Okay. Or is it Ancient Flowbug is one of them? Ancient Flowbug? New kind of lantern. And what's the other? Okay. Are these the correct ones? We have shark fin, duck, Enar's head, lettuce cheese, ancient flowbug, new kind of lantern. Now let's just double check. I could hear the whole paleo story you were reading out loud, but then you weren't in ads. Oh no, Yippee, of course not. He got through the ads again. This sneaky little snake. Okay, it was shark fin, rubber duck, Enar's head, glowing ancient flowbug, lettuce cheese, a new type of lantern. Okay, I got it. So I wrote a quick little draft, right? I try to keep it 30 seconds. I know I've mentioned this before, but this is just for me reworking this into a clip for YouTube video. So I'm trying to word it to sound like it's coming from Yippie's tea room. There's cats about to fight somewhere. Is everything okay? Is everything alright? Chi-Chi? Daisy, get away from Chi-Chi. She doesn't want to play with you. We need a spank Daisy command. By the way, you removed Kopi Streambot as a mod, but it still shows as a viewer on the list. That bitch can die. Let's just leave. Nobody invited you, Kofi. Nobody invited you. I did a month ago, but your time has run out. A new kind of land. She just won't leave. I love that I'm assuming it's a girl. I'm assuming the pronouns for these mods. Okay. I think this will work out. Okay. For the Discord, this is, like I said again, practice. I've already mentioned block. Will that work? I've already mentioned that I've already mentioned the stuff about the Discord poll, right? So this was just me practicing for like a little clip, something that you can say quickly. Tea to spill. Paleo Discord in the Paleo News channel has a new poll ready, and they need your opinions. Which fishing bobber would you love to see in a future update? Shark fin, duck, Enar's head, lettuce, cheese, an ancient flowbug, or a new lantern? The poll is up for the next 7 days. I voted ancient flowbug because tiny glowing bug bobber. Say less. Come cast your vote and let's see who wins. Vote E. Subtle messaging. Vote E. All right. Twitch, clip that. If this works again, man, clipping just got a whole lot easier. If this works. Hi, Daisy baby. Shark fin. Hoo-ha-ha. If there's a shark fin is currently winning. If there is a shark fin, that is going to be hilarious. Because every time I see it, I'm just going to end up saying shark fin. Hoo-ha-ha. Shark fin. Hoo-ha-ha. 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 Insectapalooza returns to Palia. All right, let's rework this. Let's rework this so that it sounds a little bit more like me. Right, I'm gonna include bug puns. I'm including bug puns because what's his name? Ani is the son of the punny man. He's the son of the punny. He's the son of a punny man. Here's the where is all right. So what I did was I copied the information from, if you're wondering how to utilize ChatGPT for your own purposes, right? What I did was, where's my stream manager? Sharkfin does sound cool though. I'm just not gonna go for it. This link right here, Insectapalooza, I copied all of the information for that and I put it into ChatGPT. What I asked ChatGPT was to rework this information with these specific traits. And then I listed what I wanted. I wanted the voice to sound conversational and there be a few bug puns. And then I wrote a couple sentences and for like an example of what I would like it to sound like. And then I copied all of the information that is on that website. And this is what we got for that. And I'm reading it for the first time right now. So if it doesn't track, then just say that bump. Just spank it, right? Spank it away. Tea to spill, Bug Scouts. Time to dust off those bug bombs because Insectapalooza is fluttering back into Palia August 17th through the 24th. This is a community-wide event, which means every bug you catch helps all of us inch closer to unlocking rewards. No need to carry the whole hive on your own. We're all buzzing towards the same goal. If we hit all the community milestones, we'll earn goodies like smoke bombs, buzzy jars, honey lures, super lucky prizes, and the absolutely adorable Summer Flutter Fox plush. Plus, at the final tier, we'll get to vote on a future insect plush. You already know I'm going to have many opinions. The best part, you can bug off solo or round up your favorite Bug Scout crew. Every catch counts, whether you're out there chasing butterflies with friends or living your best little hermit bug life. And yes, you've got to keep the bugs you catch, sell them, display them, stash them in storage like a tiny insect dragon. Whatever you do, just know that they're yours and have at it. We'll also get progress updates throughout the week so we can watch the community absolutely bug out together. Honestly, I'm just excited for an entire week. We're running through Bahari screaming, "There's a rainbow-tipped butterfly!" Like it's completely normal behavior. So I'll see you in the fields. Bug Scouts. Right, I don't like that they inserted Bug Scouts when I just said Ani has a thing called Bug Scouts. I don't... So, let's take out Bug Scouts, right? What is he actually... Like, what job did he give us recently? He gave us a job recently. Whatever. It's there. It's done. I can't be bothered. I can't be bothered to change it at this point in time. I'm not really that invested. This is a draft. We're playing. So it is what it is. I will, however, go into this and open up a new doc for all of the daily positi. And whenever that witchy lady comes back, I will try my best to remember that it is her turn to get some kind words. We wrote together, we wrote a bunch of little mantras, etc. And things that we can say since things don't always pop into my head automatically. I wrote it all down because one of the things that happened with PTSD and a traumatic brain injury is that I often have trouble having the words come out of my mouth that are in my head. Like the sentences are there floating around, but then when I go to say them, there's like a block, right? So having a bunch of like pre-written dialogue, and since I'm a writer, it's really helpful for me to write things out, but sometimes I need help organizing, and that's where ChatGPT comes into play. So I think that's really just a lot of fun to play with, but I needed to write a whole bunch of things that I like saying, and then have them organized into different areas so that I could remember, like mantras, gentle compliments, little reminders, tea to spill, little affirmations, and favorite things for my brand. Good meowing, Yippee. Guess who got a teeny tiny 8-week-old itty bitty baby, and I love her. Ooh, what's the name? Spill the deets? Name. Congratulations. Look at you getting one cat adopted out and immediately bringing in a kitten. If you're near your keyboard, can we celebrate Cat Cuddles getting a teeny itty bitty baby with some emojis? I'm gonna celebrate with emojis. Which one do we want? Are we going to do a big heart? We're gonna do a big heart. Woo! We're gonna do hearts. We're gonna do hearts for you. All of the hearts. All of the hearts for you. Yay, hearts! Look at all these hearts popping up on screen. Congratulations, Cat Cuddles. Not my baby. I have to give her back to her dad. She's just here for the weekend. Well, that baby is lucky anyway to be within your space. That baby is just lucky. A lucky little kitten. A lucky little kitten to get to experience. Her name is Tutu. And someone says she's too cute, and I'm kind of mad I didn't think of it. Oh. I love it. I absolutely adore it. I slay. Absolute slay of a name. That is did like a child's name this kitten. Her name is Tutu. I feel like that's a name that a kid would give. I feel like that's definitely a name that a kid would give the Tutu. Tutu. Tutu, cute. Yes, we got some emotes. We got some kitty emotes for you on the screen. We got some cool cat emotes. Ooh, look at this kitty dancing. Yes, the twerking cat. Oh my gosh. The Flareon one is its mouth is just open. It doesn't animate on screen. It definitely feels like a name that a little kid would give. But perfect nonetheless. I'm so happy that Kitty gets to hang out with you. All the kitties. How are you doing with all of the cats? They have their new tree up. I saw that you were going to get them in another tree. Are they going to get another purple tree? That's pretty cool. They have a really nice setup. They turned up and all I could see was a Snoopy toy in the carrier, and I'm like, am I boarding a toy? So when you're boarding a kitten, do you have like a separate space for them? Or do you let them kind of socialize a little bit as well? Is there any socialization going on, or do they ask like, please just keep them separate out here? Mm-hmm. I love that. Tutu. Tutu cute. This baby is tutu cute. Hoping to get another 10 done today, but maybe not. I want to try and get the rest of the computer up. Did you just say you were going to put together 10 trees? Damn. She's in a condo. It's too big a space for her to wander. Yes, true. She can sit on my lap for snuggle. Kittens. Kittens just like are like heart food, right? Love kittens. They're just so joyous. Kittens and puppies, animals really, just animals in general are just the best. But lap snuggles, there's nothing like a good lap snuggler. My first foster cat, which is a foster fail, I kept her because she's mine and she's perfect and she's my cricket. But she does lap snuggles, and earlier today another cat came up, one of the kittens, and wanted to also sit on my lap, and she started like whining. She's like, not me, my helper will put them together. I have no idea what I'm doing. And she squeaks. She just makes little tutu, my helper. I did immediately think that it was Tutu, but thank you so much for that clarification, because imagine if I'm like, oh, all right, she's going around squeaking while she's making all of these toys. That would be too funny. That would be too funny. Tutu. Tutu cute. I really feel like a kid came up with that name. Nose boops. Nose boops for you when you sit on my lap, you little kitten. I love cute little kittens. All my kittens are. I turned on the light for them in the hallway, so they're all playing in the hallway. They're not hanging around me right now. They like to chill in the hallway since that room isn't open all of the time. I mean, if I asked nicely, she probably would. You do need a helper with that amount of foster animals, right? That's imperative to have. I would go absolutely insane. I would be squeaking out of insanity if I had to care for that many cats all by myself. I just noticed this little hair near my ear is like short, and I'm going to have to cut it all back here. I did a self haircut last night while I was in sleepy mode because I already had it planned. I have researched all the ways to cut it, and I was just like, whatever, I know that I'm going to cut it shorter, so let's experiment with it now. But this one piece of hair all day, I've been seeing it and I'm like, no. No. That would be so funny. Hi, can you squeak for me while you're putting together these trees today? Just squeak. All of the squeaks. Okay. Explain what plushies are in the game. How to obtain. Alright, I have a draft of what plushies are in the game, and now I'm going to have them ChatGPT reorganize it for me, and we're going to read it without editing it into a new draft. Because the next scene should be a lot of plushie reorganization. The tea room library. So, if anybody is talking in chat for about the next 5 minutes, I would just like to let you know that I'm reading a script of a draft that I wrote, and I just asked ChatGPT to reorganize it for me a little bit, brush it up all nicely. So, I'm going to be recording the voiceover for the gameplay currently, and it's going to be about plushies. But I will get to everybody's chat right after. Feel free to redeem, feel free to hang out and lurk. Throw out some emotes in chat if you would like it to be in the video while I'm talking. Anything you want. This time is yours, and thank you for hanging out and lurking with me. The tea room library. I need water. And to make a voiceover redeem to say that in chat so that I can read off that script. The tea room library. Plushies 101. Why is everyone collecting stuffed animals? Tea to spill. If you've spent more than 5 minutes in Palia, you've probably noticed everyone losing their minds over plushies. Someone catches one and chat explodes. People are jumping up in the air with their gliders, spinning around in circles, and everyone is just like, yas. Cheers, queen. Someone trades for one and it's a celebration. Or they just start crying on stream like I did yesterday when 2 people were so nice. Snake Slizzler and Leo Love, both wonderful streamers by the way, gifted me some Gigamoz and a Nibbler's the Drake. I lost my mind because I love both of those things. I didn't have a Moz, and Nibbles the Drake has become my new favorite. We go by Lord Nibbler because of the TV show Futurama. They have a character, Lord Nibbler, so I just call it Lord Nibbler. And there's a clip somewhere on my YouTube with a Lord Nibbler prayer. Back to the plushies. You can decorate with them. You can decorate an entire room with hundreds of them, or like me, you can put them all on a plushie plot. I took all of the plushies off of all of my plots, mostly, some of them still have some plushies, and I started organizing them just to see what I had. And if you're new, you're probably wondering, why are we all so emotionally attached to stuffed animals? So let's talk about it. What are plushies? Plushies are collectible furniture items that you can place on your housing plot. They don't give you buffs. They don't make you stronger unless you consider emotional strength. They do make you more emotionally stable, I believe. Or unhinged. It can go either way. But they don't unlock any special abilities unless we are talking about Lord Nibblers, our Lord and Savior. They're purely decorative. Kind of. We love the shrines, the frog shrines, the frog Bertas, the gay frog Berts. All of them. It somehow makes people want them even more when you're able to do so many different things with them. Think of them as like trophies. Every plush tells a story. You might know when you got your first one, where you got it, who you got it with. I finally caught that Shimmerfly yesterday. I still don't have that Princess Ladybug. I still don't have that rainbow-tipped butterfly, those elusive queens. But I spun the prize wheel and got lucky. I got one of those kittens. It's like a pillow, a stackable pillow. My friend surprised me with one when we went to the underground and we traded at a table and I gave them my plushie pool. For a mirror trade, I just gave them a plushie pool and they gave me the plushies. So how do you get plushies? There's actually a few ways to grow your collection. Hunting. Some plushies have a chance to drop from hunting specific creatures. They're often very rare, which is why you'll hear players cheering when one finally drops. Bug catching. Certain bugs can reward plushies during special events or through rare drops. If you're spending hours chasing butterflies, there's usually a reason. Fishing. Occasionally, plushies are available through fishing events or themed reward pools. Prize wheel. One of the biggest sources. Earn prize wheel coins from Hot Pot and try your luck with Zeki's prize wheel. Sometimes you walk away with ingredients. Fireworks. Seeds that you don't need. Sometimes plushie jackpot occurs. Events. There's seasonal events like the Shimmerfly event that is currently going on. And they frequently introduce limited time plushies. Cough, cough, the Shimmerfly. But miss one, don't panic. Some return. Like this one will be annually from what we understand because the Shimmerfly migration happens once a year. Some become trade early, like Nibbler's the Drake, which I didn't know about until a couple weeks ago, and 2 Palians gifted me with an extra one, so now I have 2 shrines to make to Lord Nibbler. Some disappear for quite a while, like cupcakes that I can never get because I traded them away. Cupcake number 1 and cupcake number 2 for anniversaries. I didn't understand what plushie was yet, and I traded them. For what? I don't even remember, but they were traded. Quests, like Tao the dog. Several quests reward unique plushies you can't obtain anywhere else. The little Highland horses or the little cows, the plushie cows? I don't even know what their names are, but you probably get them from one of the farmer guys. But these are often treasured keepsakes because they represent a story that you've completed. In the premium store, some plushies are cosmetic purchases available through there. Buying supports continued development of the game, but they're entirely optional. And if you'd like to buy them, you can go to the Maji Market, which I'm pretty sure happens once a month. And you just have to get Maji Market tickets. And if you have enough coins, you can buy a bunch of balloons and plushies from there. Very cute ones at that. So why does everyone love plushies? It's partly because they're adorable, and it's partly because they're rare. Humans, in-game or in real life, love collecting things like those weird squishy glitter dumplings or actual squishmallows. But it's the same reason people hunt shiny Pokemon in Pokemon Go or collect rare mounts in MMOs, like that unicorn that Chalangdo likes to use in Final Fantasy. There's something incredibly satisfying about finally seeing that plush pop up into your inventory after dozens or even hundreds of attempts. Again, they feel like keepsakes. They're tiny little treasures. Trading plushies. Like this plot you see here, this will eventually be a trading plot or plushie plot or cooking plot, whatever. People are going to be able to see the plushies that I have and maybe pick one out. You can even get plushies from mining. See that little Kitsu right there? That's a mining Kitsu. So maybe you have duplicates. Maybe your friend has been searching for one for months. Trading lets both players complete collections. It's less about profit and more about helping each other. It's a fun little way to stay connected in the game. Trading etiquette. This is where community really shines here. Be honest. If you don't know a plushie's value, say so. Okay? People are really helpful in this game. And if you're dealing with someone that isn't being helpful, or they're pressuring you, or people aren't respecting what you're saying, a polite no thanks is a complete answer. No one owes you a trade, nor do you owe anyone else a trade. So respect the sentimental value that comes with these plushies. Sometimes the plushies aren't rare. It's just meaningful. Maybe it's someone's first plush, like those big rainbow fishes. I'm pretty sure I have one or two of those, and each time I get them, I'm just really nostalgic about, oh, I remember when I got this when I first started playing the game and I was fishing. I was doing a fishing simulator mode in Palia, and here comes a big giant rainbow plushie. Those memories have value for these players, and the community, we want it to remain respectful. So be patient because everyone values collections differently. A trade that's perfect for one person might not interest another, and that is okay. Say thank you though. Seriously, good manners go a long way in this game. Add some people that you want to stay in touch with if you like going out plushie hunting with them. And there's many discords online that do plushie hunts, and there's many streamers online that do trading events or have some plushies to give away after a cooking party. Like I believe Lady Sapphire is her name. So Palia has one of the friendliest communities I've ever experienced. And keeping that spirit alive benefits everyone. So if you're decorating with plushies, let's just say this is where people get really creative. Some people make museums. Some people build toy stores. Some create giant plush mountains. Like if you look up in the sky on the plot that I'm on right now, this is the plushie plot. I've even seen plushie weddings, which I still have questions about. But the shrines, I fully understand the shrines. But my advice for new players is if you're just starting out, don't stress about collecting every plush. Seriously, play the game, enjoy the game, decorate your house, learn the systems. The plushies will come naturally. Half the fun is finally getting one when you least expect it. I still don't have a Duskwing. I've went Duskwing hunting many a times. No Duskwing. Will I trade for one? No. I want to get it out there in the wild. So that's Plushies 101. They're collectible decorations. They're conversation starters. They're tiny reminders of adventures we've had. And maybe, just maybe, they're the real end game. Now I have to know, tea to spill. What's the very first plush you ever got in Palia? Or what's your ultimate dream plush? Because I know every collector has that one that they're still chasing. Bam. That's all this shit about plushies. Twitch clip that. Snake came in here, spanking stream elements again because they put you in timeout once 3 years ago. But I will sip. I will sip to that. Bedtime for me. Enjoy the stream. I almost missed that. Thank you for coming in, and thank you, Apollo, for saying goodnight. Anybody is near their keyboard and wants to throw some emotes at Snake, make sure to do it before he sneaks away. Thank you again for coming in here. Is this picking up my wave? Wave? Is it picking up the waves? Yes, it's picking up the waves. Bye. This is what Chilangudo does every time I pop into the stream. He probably does it to everybody. But it's good practice. It's cute. Follow the hand. Don't get dizzy. He's just a snake. He's just a silly little sea snake. Look at how floppy a hand can be. This little snake, slithery little snake. Bye. Oh my gosh, the hand looks ridiculous. Bye, Snake. Hopefully I catch your next stream. I want to stream. I want to stream streak through your stream. Stream streak! Okay. So we got a lot done in terms of reading off the stuff that we were putting together in drafts, and I really like that. And this is why I don't mind when people have streamers that they want to shout out or talk about, because I would like to look into these people more, right? And I would like to say, hey, in the videos that I'm making, even if they're not here all the time, but they are someone that I noticed. And from like a journalistic standpoint, I want to approach Twitch differently than what I've seen because I don't believe that I can compete with. No, not that I don't believe that I can compete. I do not want to take up, what's the right way to word this? My approach to Twitch is vastly different than I've noticed with a lot of other streamers. There are some streamers that I do notice that are pretty much wanting or kind of working towards doing the same thing that I am. But I know that I have something unique to come to the table with. And I don't want to be following the viewer counts. No, and it makes a lot of sense why they don't want other streamers being mentioned in their chat. They don't want people to necessarily leave during their chat, or it's bad etiquette, but it's become socially the norm to do in chats, and that is great. I think it is wonderful that people want to retain the viewership and not necessarily share during their slotted time segment. What I think I came to Twitch to do is to be able to practice different writing skills and take a more journalistic approach towards my streams. So the reason that I like knowing or want or encourage people to say is because eventually I'll get to a point with my editing where I'm able to like edit who said what in the chat and put it in the video. Yeah, like it makes a lot of sense why they do that. But me personally, I don't think that I'm ever going to be competing for viewership. I feel like my presence here is going to be there consistently, whether I'm streaming to a bunch of people or a few people. And either way, I'm going to be able to get what I need to do done, which is hone my skills in practicing all of these platforms and, you know, working towards a goal that I have personally, which is reading off these drafts and practicing different voices and understanding how things can be clipped. You're technically the first I know of that is okay with other streamings being mentioned in here. And I like that. I thank you for letting me know that I'm the first person that does that. And my reasoning behind that is because I would like to eventually make this space one where people feel comfortable dropping in and out of my stream to talk about what they're doing, share something that they want celebrated, and maybe, just maybe, my YouTube videos will pick up some steam, right? And I'll understand how to edit better and can like clip what the chat is saying, and I'll have like more of a presence for chat to be up on the screen, right? If there's like a chat that's consistently flowing, I can have that. Others generally ban chatters if they mention other streamers unless they're asked first. Yes, which is why I try my best to like ask people to mention other streamers. Like here's a message that pops up like once an hour, I believe I have the timer. Welcome to the tea room. I'm Nola, Yippee Kai Slay, a variety streamer who loves story-rich games, game lore, dialogue, graphics, and the little details that make games memorable. Around here, we choose to slay with kindness, and there's always room for one more at the table. And you're welcome to enjoy the stream however you like. Oh, I thought that had another sentence in there. Or tell me a streamer that you've been liking lately. That is one of them. Never thought about this before. Y'all are teaching me things. Also, I hope you are well. Hello, CP Sims. I I like mentioning other people because I want like it's a tea room. I want feel people to feel like they can drop in and out, right? They stay for a little bit, they celebrate something, and then they're celebrating someone or they're talking about a partner push that's going on somewhere. Like um Cozy Contessa right now is doing a partner push. Or if you were here when I was reading the the plushie one-on-one, I was talking about different streamers that I've gotten specific plushies from, right? Um, or there was elements in a game that fit Chalangdo, like what he was doing earlier today when I was lurking around in his stream. He was playing Final Fantasy. There was a giant unicorn. There was a redeem for Candy Mountain. Like, it's a Leopardon, Charlie. It's a right? So funny. And I think that is a small streamer that could, like, all of those people could get, if the YouTube videos are doing somewhat well, right? That's just like a small shout out. What harm is that doing me in the long run? Other than encouraging people to talk about the things that they like or they're seeing on Twitch, which then allows me to continue doing whatever I'm doing, which is writing drafts in my own spare time, and then going to ChatGPT to kind of help me reframe the drafts that I've written, and then kind of just reading it straight up on stream with everyone and like I can say where I think it pops. I can like elaborate a little bit more. I don't have to read straight from the script, but I can insert different streamers. And if someone was in here and they were saying the streamers that they liked, and I've recently seen those names, then I could say something like Crazy Apollo 75 listed off 5 out of the hundreds of streamers that he has heard of, and these 5 people are worth checking out because they seem like great people, meaning the streamers that they're bouncing around in probably seem like great people too. So, like, and then that's a clip real quick, and then like Twitch clip that, right? And maybe that's something that someone feels nice about. That little clip, that little shout out makes someone else feel nice about what they're doing. And who knows, that might be the tiny, tiny bit of motivation that they needed to keep coming and showing up. I understand streamers' reasons on it, but then you get shout outs. Yeah. So what can you elaborate on that? And welcome in, Soupy Sims, by the way. I don't think I said welcome. I don't know if you've been lurking or if you just got here, but regardless, very happy to see you here. If you would like some compliments or some mantras, any nice warm words, go and redeem a daily positive. And I can just say some things that might make your heart all warm and fuzzy. Or it might revolt you. That isn't the intention, but it might happen. I can't control that. Some people just can't take compliments. Like my cousin. Anytime I compliment her, she's like, "Ooh," and I'm like, I understand, girl. I understand. And here's something that ChatGPT said that I didn't see. Like, teach spill in a clip format. A fun way to end this episode would be, do you display every plush you own, or are you straight into storage until inspiration strikes kind of collector? And be honest, how many plushies are too many? I don't think we've found the limit yet. But plushies are furniture, so they don't count as tools or equipment. Some are incredibly common, while others have very low drop rates. Limited time events often introduce exclusive plushies. Hot Pot, equals coins for prize wheel is one of the most popular ways to collect them. Trading has become a huge part of the community and has even inspired player-run trade markets and Discord groups. Many players build entire plots dedicated to plush collection. For example, what is happening right now on the screen. Themed displays, example Lord Nibbler, who we prayed to earlier today, or adoption style showcases. Oh my gosh, you can go and adopt some plushies. But like I said, if you've never heard of her before, her name is Lady Sapphire. She does cooking parties. And afterwards, you get a plushie. Look for her cooking party things on the Paleo Party app. Pow! More shoutouts. Twitch, clip that! Basically, streamers and mods are able to use the shoutout command to mention streamers, even if that particular streamer isn't in the chat, but the streamer won't allow the general mention of another streamer, is basically what I meant. Yes. Okay, and see, I take, this is why that has led to why I'm taking the approach that I am with Twitch. I started watching Twitch before COVID struck, right? I think it was like 2017. I dabbled with a whole bunch of different ways to show up on Twitch, but nothing felt authentic to me or worth my time and effort because I didn't know what I was doing and I didn't want to waste my time. But I did enjoy going into chats and I did enjoy talking. I didn't enjoy the competitiveness that I found happening between streamers. Two of my cats are wrestling in the other room and I can hear them, and it's crazy. But that did lend into why I've approached. I went, you know, what would be fun is to be able to interview all of the streamers that I like. I would like to write for the games, like dialogue, legitimately. I would like to write about these games in a journalistic kind of way. So I started looking up what kind of content was being released around all of this, and I keep seeing generic copy, kind of, or like a repetition of what is already written down by a company. And I wanted to approach it in a more conversational way. And so I was just like, where are places that I think conversations might happen where people can pop in and pop out? And a tea room, because I drink a lot of tea and coffee, is what I've discovered that is a space that worked for me. And so I started building on that, and a couple months ago, I started streaming Tuesdays and Thursdays, and then I switched it to pretty much every day. The times I keep trying to nail down, but I don't necessarily have them nailed down yet, because it's hard. I get sick quite often, and so I have to kind of work around that. But I want to get my actual work done, which is usually editing people's copy or books or chapters and stuff like that. I really, really enjoy editing, like copy editing. I'm a huge, huge fan, which is why with this stuff, I feel like ChatGPT being an AI tool and me mentioning that that's what I'm using will help maybe other people that are trying to reword things to sound more like themselves or their brand or their voice. So potentially people pop in just to see different ways that they can use tools that will help them. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Elvis. Thank you very much. I don't know how to do an Elvis voice, but I really wish I did. Oh, we need... You know what we need? We need a thank you command with an Elvis voice. So I'm gonna go put that in the Mix It Up channel. Thank you command with an Elvis voice. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much. Inspired by Crazy Apollo 75 saying awesome things. Should I add you? Ooh, I almost spelled the name wrong. Did I spell the name wrong? Yeah, I did almost spell the name wrong. Crazy Apollo. Well, you will be tagged shortly. You'll see. You'll see why. You'll see why. That's the right bracket. Hey, Daisy, none of these babies want to play with you. Do you want to come over and hang out with me? Do you want to hang out over here? Do you want to hang out over here? Come on over here. I'll hang out with you. Come over here, baby. Every time my neighbor leaves his house, I can hear his truck. Which is crazy to me. Oh my gosh. The rubber duck is just flying ahead of everything else. 4,405 votes for rubber duck. 3,708 votes for glowing ancient bug. Everything else is thousands of votes behind. I'm going to need you guys to go to Palia Discord, which is pinned at the top of the chat. And if you're a Palia player and you're on Discord and you're not banned by the Palia Discord, I need you to put 2 pennies on that E, all right? Because Crazy Apollo is gonna win this war, and he doesn't even play. He doesn't even play Palia. He has all of these plushies just wasting away in his storage bins. He doesn't even play Palia. And I need to just see Tutu cute to calm me down. I need a Tutu cute. I need a Tutu cute cat. By the way, cat lovers out there, Cat Cuddles Oz AUS on Twitch. Purple trees that the cats can run in and out of, and there's currently a shaved kitty that is out there looking like a poodle, and it is the funniest thing ever. That is Cat Cuddles AUS. Twitch clip that. I'm so happy that that command works for me, so I can just keep clipping nonsense and just delete it later. I didn't finish all of my dinner, so I'm going to take a bite of this potato. I can't finish. Does anybody else have this problem? They have the meal. The meal is almost done. There's 2 bites left, and you can't do it. Hi, my Genu. Did you hear the plate? Did you hear the plate? The fork on the plate, and you decided to come over? Yeah? You want my dinner? Alright, bye! Unfortunately, Genu is only a cuddler when I'm in bed. All other times, he refuses the cuddles. He's so squirmy. An ad break is starting soon. An ad break? Everyone run. You know what ad breaks mean. Potty breaks. Go to the bathroom. Go text someone that you love that their eyes are pretty. Okay? Just whatever you do. Don't be mean. Don't be unnecessarily mean. The duckies rule. They will take over. They will take over. All of the duckies are taking over. Where did you get that ducky emote? Araya? Araya amazed. Who's Araya? There's a streamer that does Marvel Rivals, and her emotes are the cutest. Like this cat that dances. This cat that spins around. It's just so cute. So, so cute. For those of you that aren't stuck in ads, congratulations. You've been promoted. You've been promoted to reoccurring cast member here at the Tea Room. We'll have many jobs for you, and those jobs include slaying, sipping, and receiving compliments in a timely manner. And if you need to lurk, there are plenty places to nap, so redeem that cat nap. Redeem if you need to. Okay, so this is another news article. Flutter into fantastic Twitch drop rewards. So, what we're going to do is copy, right? We're going to do the same thing that we did with the Insectapalooza, whatever. We're going to copy everything that is on that page. But I never wanted to feel that. Why do I want to? I just want to see the lore. Sorry for coughing. I just want to see the lore so I can see which way to move it left or right, and I can catch the fish that I am terrible at catching. I currently have like a white lantern one, but I would love a hot pink one. I would love a hot pink one. These potatoes are good. I did such a good job on the potatoes today. Roasted them twice. Roasted them last night and then again today. And then made them like slightly into like a potato salad batter. I didn't use a lot of mayonnaise by any means, but I did use a little bit of Japanese barbecue sauce, quinoa, cheddar cheese, carrot, smashed chickpea, cut up cucumber, and cut up carrot. Did I already say carrot? And then like a glaze of mayonnaise, right? It's not potato salad-y at all, but it retains, like, the potato isn't dried out, right? But it's not buttery either because I didn't use butter. I didn't use butter when I roasted it. I drizzled olive oil and a little bit of salt, pepper, and garlic powder. Like, the smallest amount of garlic powder, but still enough to make the flavors come together. Oh, I can't wait to make it again. I'm gonna make it tomorrow for sure. I did cut up the carrots too big, so I'm gonna have to do the same things with the carrots that I did with the potato. I'm gonna have to roast them twice so that they're softer, because right now they're crunchy. And I don't want to eat raw carrots at the moment. It's not what I want to be doing. Okay, so we have the Twitch rewards active here. What we're gonna do is record a quick little viddy. Oh, we're at 3 hours? Oh, it's 10:36? When did we get here? That's so much fun. We're gonna record this last video, and then we are going to raid out. So, please feel free to stay for the raid that will be happening in about 20 minutes. I already know who I'm going to raid out to. And I will say their redeem in chat when we go in there. Since I didn't say it out loud when they were here. Alright. If you want to know who I'm talking about, you'll just have to wait 20 minutes to see those compliments go live. Yeah, see, why is this Ko-Fi stream bot coming in? I thought I just canceled everything earlier. Alright. I'll remember. I'll remember to do these things tomorrow. No, I won't. No, I won't. We go to Yippie's tea room. We go to Get Techie. Discord mods. Block auto invites, etc. Turn off coffee stream bot chat message for now. Maybe in the future I'll use it, but I don't want to use it right now. I have no purpose. I have no purpose for it. Alright. Minimize that. Alright, I wrote a little thing about the drops. Now I'm going to mix that with the actual information that is on the drops page. We're going to go to ChatGPT. We already got my draft copied up in there. We're going to go put this in there. So I wrote down what drops were, how people can obtain them, steps to linking the accounts, and etiquette for streamers to raid into other streamers so chat can continue their drop process, their drop time to get rewards. Sometimes this goes better for like specific games, like Disney Dreamlight had it going on, or only certain content creators were able to have the drops active. Not everyone had them active. All right, everybody, gather around. Here's what's happening this week. Tea Room Bulletin Board. Just let all of you know in the chat. If you say anything for the next few minutes, I might see it, but I won't call it out. All right? I won't call it out because we're going to do a Tea Room Bulletin Board announcement. All right, friends, gather round. It's time for today's Tea Room Bulletin Board, where we spill the tea on everything happening in Palia. If you've been seeing butterflies absolutely taking over your timeline, you're not imagining it. The sun-kissed summer, Beauty and the Beach update has arrived, bringing back Insectapalooza, the great Shimmerfly migration, and a brand new round of free Twitch drops. And honestly, we love free things around here. What are Twitch drops? Think of Twitch drops as little thank you gifts from the Palia team. Watch participating Palia streamers on Twitch and you'll unlock exclusive in-game rewards just for hanging out. No purchase required, just a linked account and some watch time. This round of drops runs July 28th through August 8th, so don't wait long. Here's how the rewards work. Watch for 1 hour, unlock your Tier 1 reward. Watch for 3 hours, unlock Tier 2. Watch for 6 hours total, unlock the final Tier 3 reward, including an exclusive Bug Scout themed collectible. Just remember, you'll need to claim each reward before your progress starts counting towards the next tier. How to link your accounts. If this is your first time earning Twitch drops, don't worry, it's easy. First log into your Twitch account, then connect your Twitch account to your Palia account on the official Palia website. Once they're linked, watch any streamer with drops enabled while they're streaming Palia in the Palia Discord. It's usually in their bio drops. When you've watched long enough, Twitch will send you a notification. Head to your drops inventory, claim the reward, then launch Palia and open your news inbox to gather your goodies. That's it, lurkers. This means you too. One of my favorite things about Twitch drops is that you don't have to be chatting every 5 seconds. If you're working, doing chores, playing your own game, or just enjoying the vibes, you can still earn progress. Lurkers absolutely count, and we're always happy to have you. A little raid etiquette. Here's a little piece of Twitch magic that newer viewers might not know about. If a streamer you're watching is wrapping up for the day and they raid another Palia streamer with drops enabled, your watch time keeps going. You don't have to start over. You don't lose your progress. You simply continue earning toward your next drop while also helping support another creator. It's honestly one of my favorite parts of the Palia community. One stream ends. Another adventure begins. So if we're heading out on a raid, I always encourage everyone to come along if you can. It's a wonderful way to discover new creators. Spread a little kindness and keep those drops progressing at the same time. Everybody wins. Final tea to spill. So here's your Bug Scout assignment. Link your Twitch and Palia accounts, claim your rewards as you unlock them, swing by your favorite Palia creators, stick around for the raid if one happens, and don't forget, enjoy the journey. Free rewards, new friends, and a whole lot of butterflies. Sounds like pretty great to me. Now tell me, have you started earning your drops yet, or are you just getting your Bug Scout adventure underway? I also have an idea that I think would become your signature over time, and this is ChatGPT talking to me, so you don't need to know this, but instead of saying patch notes, call this segment the Tea Room Bulletin Board every stream. Fucking great idea, ChatGPT. Twitch, clip that. Saying it now, thank you for the stream. It's been a welcome break from a hard day. Thank you. Aww. I was playing the new update on Dreamlight earlier. How cool is it that you can go over to people with the level 10? Your little friends in there if you have a level 10 friendship. Ta-da! By the way, we are right there at the end of stream. And I would like to thank everybody so much for coming in here. We are going to raid over to a lovely, lovely individual, and I'm going to write some wonderful things for them in chat, because they redeemed their daily posity, so I want to make sure that they know. But raid out message. Raid time. The tea room may be closing, but we choose to keep slaying. If you're near your keyboard, grab your favorite heart emotes or any emotes that make you smile and help us fill their chat with kindness. That's sure to go a long way. Every hello, every heart, and every kind message reminds another creator they're appreciated. Your support in lifting another creator means the world to me. Now let's brew some love, smash that emote button, and make their day. So we're going to raid out. Thank you everybody again for coming in. Bye 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 bye. It's going to be a pretty quick readout thingy. So let me just put the stream ending soon up in here. And then we're going to go over to this thing, click that thing, and then I'm going to send you over there like the good cats and kittens that you are. And then anybody who is here near that keyboard, remember, smash your emo button. Smashity smash, smashity smash. Let's search for this streamer. We know their name by heart. They play the best music in town. And we love to lurk in their chat because it's usually bedtime when they're online. La da 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 da, da 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 da. Everybody, we are going soon, yeah, soon, yeah. I should have like a song, a song. I would love to have a song. I'm pretty sure we're all here and we're all ready for the raid. Grab your britches, we're going.